Welcome to Fanboy and Critic, our show normally where we go see new movies out in theaters, but this is our actual sub playlist for Game of Thrones Season 7. Okay, before we get started this week, Jay, one thing that we missed last week, well, I think we were talking over it and it was just one little part in the show, but she said, "How can I trust you?" And he said, "I'll show you. I'm going to bring you a gift." And I think we both missed that.
Oh, wow.
What do you think he's going to bring? More likely, who do you think?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, it's definitely going to be a dead person.
I think it's going to be Tyrion. I think he's going to try and capture Tyrion and bring Tyrion back. But that's a little ambitious considering he's with all of the Targaryens. So it might be. They showed the Sand Snakes in the trailer for next week, which is this week. So I'm thinking maybe he tries to capture one of them.
Yeah, that's a possible one. I can't really think of anything else, really.
There were a lot of big moments in most Game of Thrones episodes. What was your favorite moment from episode 2?
Natalie Emmanuel getting naked.
Well, we're done here today.
Other than that was definitely my favorite scene. She has nice breasts, but I think
that's not going to get cut. That's going to be on there.
Good. She deserves it. Definitely the last battle scene on the boat. I mean, you kept laughing at it. There were some funny parts to it, but we haven't seen a real gruesome battle scene yet. And
this season, it's been 2 episodes.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, to jump into something that big already, it was pretty awesome.
It just seemed really poorly directed. I don't know. It seemed really silly. The way it was directed, everybody was jumping around going, "Ah!" And then Theon, at the last second, going, "Ah!" and jumping overboard was hilarious.
That was probably the funniest scene in this episode.
Because he was fighting with a sword, and I was like, Jay, when did Theon not become a little bitch? And then he jumps off the edge like a little bitch. I was like... Now we know that Jon Snow is going to go down to Dragonstone, and I'm pretty sure he's going to take Davos with him, it looked like. That's going to make for an interesting storyline, but he is leaving Winterfell to Sansa, and essentially he's leaving Winterfell to Littlefinger, which is just a huge mistake. Do you think the deal that he's going to make is, he's going to pledge loyalty to her and then be allowed to mine the dragon glass? That sounds like a deal that Jon Snow would make, because Jon Snow is... stupid.
Why? That's a good deal.
That's not a good deal.
He's getting the resources he needs, and he's with the stronger
I got a silver coin for you, Jay. How much you want to give me for it? That's not a good deal. He pledges the entirety of the North. All of the men, everything. He has a much better bargaining position than she does. He has literally half of her kingdom that she wants. And that she will not ever get, even if she tried. The North is too wild to be overtaken. She literally cannot get what he wants without him pledging loyalty. And he's going to do it. You think he's going to do it for Dragonglass, which I agree.
Yes, because there won't even be a North. Because the White Walkers will take over.
I think Jon's going to do it because he's a really bad strategist.
Do you think anytime this season Arya's going to finally make it to Winterfell?
She better.
That's kind of weak, that whole storyline with her. It's like she had this whole ambition going to kill the queen, and she decides to make a U-turn just because she hears about her family.
It seems so silly, though. If she cared that much about her family, she would have found out about her family.
Yeah, it's true.
She found out about it from Hot Pie. Literally anyone... That means literally everyone in the kingdom knows. Hot Pie is the most illiterate, stupid character. Literally everyone in the kingdom knows that Jon Snow holds the North. So she hasn't asked about Jon Snow, Winterfell, the North, Sansa at all to anyone.
Because she doesn't want to, blow her cover. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully she doesn't.
She didn't care enough to ask, but now she cares enough to sidetrack her mission.
Yeah, that's what's kind of crazy to me.
Okay, so the next big thing, obviously the sex scene with Grey Worm and Missandei.
Yeah.
Do you think his worm was gray?
What? Why would it be gray? Scaly gray?
The worst human being.
So it's definitely gray though.
He couldn't say it, But he obviously loves her, and seems like she loves him.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of selfish, I feel like, because she knew that he could go down on her still and like get her done.
Yeah.
But she didn't have to do anything because there's no thing in the world that would get Grey Worm done. So like she didn't have to try anything. So she could just lay back. Selfish, right?
He got used.
All right, so the next big scene after that.
I
think we skipped over. Cersei tried to convince all of the Bannermen of the Reach to turn on the Tyrells.
Yeah.
And
I think it's not going to happen.
I don't think she did a very good job, but I think what really put her over the top, Jaime talking to Sam's dad.
Well, I think if they do get convinced into the deal, it'll probably be a demonstration of that giant-ass bow that's going to kill those dragons. Because that was one of the main things they were concerned about.
Yeah, they're really concerned about the dragon. I'm still, like, it's a giant crossbow bolt. Yeah. Like, it wasn't that amazing. So, like, then there's that one big scene where Sam basically is going to skin Jorah alive.
I think... I don't even know what's going to happen with him. I don't think... He shouldn't survive, man. But it's more than obviously that it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know why they would show it if he's gonna... I mean, they showed the stupid Nymeria that wasn't Nymeria thing. But at the same time, like, they're gonna show Jorah return. He's gonna return. He's gonna live out of the resolve for seeing... Like, his inner side is just like, I want to see Khaleesi so bad. I don't care about all my skin that just got removed.
But that scene was just nasty.
That scene was insane.
Oh, man. I mean, I like seeing stuff like that, but this was making me cringe. Like,
yeah, he got a chub seeing it. The Battle of the Greyjoys.
Mm-hmm. Euron definitely won that scene.
Euron pretty much took out the Greyjoy fleet. So now, the Greyjoy fleet is essentially destroyed, and the Sand Snakes, 2 of them are dead. One of them's captured. Basically who's leading Dorne, Oberyn's widow is leading Dorne. She's captured as well, and Yara Greyjoy is captured. This was a horrible blow for Dany, the Targaryens, because like her fleet's gone. Mm-hmm. Obviously, she's cut off from the Martells. It looks like Cersei is able to convince at least some of the Tyrells to abandon ship.
Yeah. So this was a big power shift.
It was kind of a big power shift. All right, so predictions for next week. After seeing that little trailer, it didn't really give us anything besides Dany's going to give another speech about how she's owed the 7 kingdoms, which is all she's done for 6 seasons. They didn't really show anything else happening. It was just all Dragonstone stuff. Cersei welcomes back Euron with his prizes. Do you think she's actually going to agree to marry Euron now, like he wants?
I don't know. I don't see that happening. Maybe she'll just give it up.
Maybe you think she's just going to, like, bang him and then be like, all right, now go home.
And then continue back to what I was really thinking, that she's just going to straight up kill him.
Again, you stole the idea that I said last week and you're going to say it as if it's your own idea now.
I agree with you secretly, okay?
We're already immediately going to see bad things happen between Sansa and Littlefinger. Immediately.
Yeah, that's going to jump straight into it.
You think there's going to be some indication that the dragons are like, Jon, we smell your dragon blood. We're cool, bro. That's how dragons talk.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe one or two. Like, 1 or 2 of the dragons will probably... I feel like definitely like an obedient side. Like, they won't even fear him, or not even fear him. Like, she might even try to use the dragons to like
intimidate them.
And
they come up and they're just like, ew, Jon.
Yeah.
All right, fanboys and critics, make sure you like, subscribe, check out our Patreon page, leave a comment below, all those things. And let us know what you thought about this episode of Game of Thrones, what you thought about our predictions and interpretations of this episode. And make sure to come back next week for more beautiful, beautiful insights about Game of Thrones.
Patreon.
Patreon.
Patreon?
It's Patreon.
I thought it's Patreon.
It's Patreon.
Plate? With an L.
Yeah.
Okay. And episode 2 of season 7. Make sure you check out our Patreon page. It's Patreon, huh? You ass.